Well, yeah, it came out of nowhere really. So I saw Table Tennis England posted. It was yeah, they'd obviously been contacted by the casting agency and been asked to put out a casting call for. Well, it was a list of different things, but one of which was an English table tennis player. But I think at that point they said they wanted them to be in their 50s to 60s. So I put my name down actually for like a background table tennis player. So yeah, filled out the form, had to do a little video myself and describe myself and all of that stuff. And then literally within 24 hours, heard back from the casting agents and they were like, right, we want to fast track you to potentially be in this role. I didn't know what the role was at all or anything at that point. And yeah, ended up doing some like face-to-face calls with them. I had to do a bit of acting, like behind my own camera. I was just sat in bed and they gave me a scenario that I had to act out, which for me was obviously, yeah, very strange. But it was good fun. And then, yeah, literally then like days after that, it's like, right, you're in, we need you to come to New York for these dates and all of this stuff. It was just an absolute whirlwind. I didn't even do drama GCSE. I did enjoy drama back at school, but yeah, no, nothing like that. But yeah, I went out to New York the first time, and that was like the first day I woke up and then it's right, you're straight in for like fitting. So I had to go and get like costume fitted. So that was quite cool, very surreal, just in like a building in the middle of New York. And then it was then the rest of that week that I was there for that first one was just about rehearsing. So telling me a little bit more about my character, what I was going to be doing, practicing with the hard bats, because obviously as you'll all see in the film, hopefully you've all seen it by now, is yeah, I'd be playing with the hard bat. So I had to learn to play with that a little bit. And yeah, ended up in that first week I did meet Timothee Chalamet as well, which is very cool. And got to play with him, and then maybe to my surprise he'd been playing for a long time, so he was training with an ex-US national women's champion Wei Wang, and then her partner Diego Schaff was also, they were coaching Timothy for quite a while before I got there, so yeah, he could play, and obviously it's hard enough, right, playing with the hard bats, let alone for, you know, just starting up as a beginner for this movie. It must have been tricky playing with those hard bats, but yeah, no, he got himself to a good level, which hopefully everyone will see in the film. So if you all go and watch it, you'll see Mr. Timo Boll was out there. So yeah, he was a great character as well. I mean, to be honest, there was other table tennis players as well. Nikhil from the USA, and for most of us guys, like meeting Timo was like just as cool, really. So yeah, it was a good experience. Here we are for the screening of Marty Supreme in London. Very excited, and yeah, I hope when it comes out Boxing Day, as many of you can go watch it as possible. So I went to see the film. I was lucky enough to see it before actual release date on Boxing Day. It was so cool. I was messaging, hammering tons of people on messages, being like, "Can I come watch it? I really want to see it." And yeah, we got to go in, so it was obviously like a bit of a private screening. So you sit down, and then they've got one of the cinemas with the stages up front, where then afterwards they can do the Q&A. And we had the two directors, Josh Safdie and Ronald Bronstein, come and do a Q&A after. So yeah, you watch the film, and the whole time I was obviously looking out for myself, because I didn't know at that point whether I was going to make it in. And yeah, much to my surprise, I'm in there. Little glimpses within the first like 20 minutes of the film. But yeah, also the film's just fantastic. It's one of those where you're really on edge watching it. Yeah, high intensity, and yeah, it's like 2.5 hours, but it just flies by. It was, yeah, a really well written film. So no, it was a very cool experience. It's up for quite a few different awards. So the screening I was at, they had like BAFTA voters there. So it's obviously all in their hands. But yeah, obviously I'm going to be biased because I'm in it, but I think it was fantastic. It's the best film I've seen so far in 2025. So as I say, the whole experience was pretty surreal, really. Meeting the directors as well, and then I saw Gwyneth Paltrow from afar, which was cool. But yeah, it was surreal. But I mean, honestly, everybody made you feel so welcome. Timothy himself was a really nice guy. So yeah, you know, before you know it, you just feel really comfortable in that scenario. So yeah, it was cool. Go watch the film. Hopefully, if it's for people that, you know, haven't ever seen table tennis, it's what a cool way to, you know, get people involved in the sport. And yeah, I hope everyone loves it. And obviously, I mean, timing wise, it's obviously fantastic that the film's coming out just before 2026, which we know obviously for England and for the UK is a big year with the World Champs being hosted by us this year. So what a way to perhaps kickstart some people getting involved in the sport, and then hopefully come and watch some real Totenness as well.